Hello everybody, my name is Charlie Robinson. I'm Director of Sales and Marketing at Radarsign, and I'd like to thank you very much for coming by our virtual trade show booth today. 2020 has been a very different year for all of us, and we felt like this was the easiest way to bring the show to you. At shows like these, I get asked a lot about what makes our signs different from other manufacturers. It's very easy to assume that the signs are just commodities and go out and buy the cheapest model out there. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. And don't take it just from me. Go out to our website, radarsign.com, and check out the testimonials of our customers. There are over 140 different customer testimonials from police departments, traffic engineers, council people, mayors, town managers, and public works directors who say it a lot better than I can. But that won't keep me from trying to give you some guidance right now. Let's talk about some of those differences now. First up is the actual housing of the radar sign. We use a very thick aluminum housing to provide the most vandal-resistant design in the business. You can see from the side here that it's anywhere from 1/4 to 3/4 inches thick and designed to keep and protect the sign from vandalism. There are some other brands out there that actually use plastic for their housing, which provides little to no protection against vandals, because unfortunately there are some people out there who want to take a bat or something else to try and vandalize a sign. One of the other unique features of our signs is what we call the bash plate. The bash plate is a thick piece of aluminum that covers the entire display of our signs and has a bevel hole drilled out for every one of the LEDs in the display. The benefit of this is that these bevel cones are designed to function like a cone in the back of a flashlight. So instead of a display light going in all kinds of directions, it's directed straight down the road towards oncoming traffic, providing us with the best look in the business as far as display goes. I've actually seen other signs that are so dim that their effectiveness probably borders on zero. You can't react to what you can't see. The bash plate was designed to stop bullets. So instead of a sign being a total loss, if someone uses the sign for target practice, you're only looking at a few $100s to repair the sign and be back up and running in just a few days. Let's take a look at our faceplates on all of our signs. You can see that our Your Speed faceplate is a complete wraparound of the entire sign. It gives it the look of a regulatory speed limit sign. There are some other brands that tack theirs on as an afterthought or use the font so small that a driver cannot read it until they are right on top of the radar sign. One of the design features of our TC600 sign is a full matrix display. It provides clear, easily readable word alerts in addition to the flashing speeds. Here's an example here. When you look at some of the other signs out there, you will see that the full matrix area is just a partial part of their display, with font sizes so small it's almost impossible for drivers to read or understand. Take a look at the display of all of our models. You will see that the digits for the speeds are all consistent in their height and look, regardless of model. I've actually seen other brands where the digits on the display are not even the same height. Another item that you'll find very consistent with our radar signs is that we use the same radar in all of them. It has a detection range of up to 1,200 feet. In the real world, typical detection ranges where the sign is actually activated is generally about half of the maximum due to road conditions, external factors, and other items. Even at 600 feet, you're going to have more than enough time for the radar to see the vehicle, display speeds, and allow the driver time to reduce their speed before they pass the sign. I have seen radar speed signs advertised with radars that only have a 400-foot range. So that means that their typical detection range will be somewhere around half of that. Speeding vehicles will have already passed the sign before a driver has any time to process the message. Another unique feature of our TC600 model is what we call the hyper alerts that are built right into the faceplate of the sign. Here's an example of one right now. It's just another alert where pedestrians are at risk and you want to do everything you can to get the driver's attention. These are fantastic for school zones and less expensive than traditional beacons. Another item that we have standard on all of our signs is a feature called the Possum Switch. Those of you familiar with a possum here in the South, you know that they have been known to play dead. So if somebody comes along and hits one of our radar signs with blunt force, the sign recognizes that and will turn itself off for 30 minutes and let that perpetrator think that they actually killed the sign, and they'll go on and do something else. Then the sign will come automatically back on in 30 minutes. One of the greatest innovations we have in our signs today is that of Wi-Fi for communication to operate the sign and download data. 4 years ago, we switched all of our signs from industry standard Bluetooth to Wi-Fi to provide a better customer experience. What's the problem with Bluetooth? Well, it's slower, has a shorter range, and requires a custom app to communicate with the radar speed sign. It's also typically limited to Windows and Android devices. It involves pairing codes and COM port issues. It can be a real pain in the neck. What makes Wi-Fi so superior? Well, it does not require internet access whatsoever. It's a direct connection between our sign and your device with a range of up to 300 feet. There's no app involved whatsoever. It's very fast, and it's intuitive. Works on any smartphone, tablet, or laptop. So connecting your radar speed sign is as easy as connecting to a web page. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, folks. I would like to tell you that we started the company back in 2004. Our customer base was 0 then, and there are already 15 to 18 competitors out there in the United States. Today we have 10,000 signs in operation in all 50 states, Canada, and U.S. military bases around the world. Also, every year, about a third of our business is repeat business from customers. They like the experience of doing business with Radarsign, they like the reliability of our products, and they think we do it at a fair price. Thanks very much for your time today, and I hope to see you in person next year at your favorite trade show. In the meantime, if we can be of service in any way, or would like a quote, or have any question at all, please visit our website or give us a call at 678-965-4814.